Hello and welcome back to the podcast where we talk to each other.
For funsies.
I was going to tell you, Sophia.
What?
That Sophia's been gone for about a week and a half now in Miami without me present, which is a whole other story. But it's been really hard for me.
I missed you so much.
You know why?
Why?
Because you had like a life and I hated it.
No, but like
you had
the
such
thing is,
a life.
I didn't have a life, and also like, did we not FaceTime multiple times
for like a minute?
You
were gone. You were gone for a week and a half.
I was gone.
You were gone from social media. She wasn't even checking her TikTok.
I know, because I have a screen time limit now because I looked at my screen time and it was like mortifying. I was like, don't ever go on your phone ever again. So now I have a 30-minute limit on Instagram and TikTok.
And it's like, I love that for you. But for me, I feel like I need more screen time.
Okay.
She wasn't even looking at the TikToks I sent her. She wasn't looking at my face on Instagram. She wasn't FaceTiming me. She wasn't calling me. And I was like, she definitely found an F1 boyfriend. And that's it. Like, I should just end it.
No, you're my boyfriend.
Is that it?
Literally, you're my boyfriend. Once I started posting after the weekend, I literally posted you and I said, don't worry, everybody. I FaceTimed my boyfriend this weekend. Just so everyone, including you, knows that I'm still yours.
I just don't know if I believe it anymore.
No, it's like, believe it.
I wonder if the people think that you're playing games just like I do.
Let's ask the audience.
What do you guys think?
I'm not playing any games.
You go like this with my heart.
World's smallest violin.
Tell me about it, Sophia. I haven't really heard a lot of details about your Miami trip besides the strip club that you went to.
I almost had a panic attack because we ended up going to a strip club and it's really not my vibe. And I literally swear on my life I almost had a panic attack, but the music was so good that I just kept my eyes.
Did you shake your ass a little bit?
I kept my eyes down like this and I was like, I'm going to be okay. And I ended up having a lot of fun. And yeah, so I just went to F1 and I watched
were you at,
cars.
Do you want to share who you're at the strip club with?
I went to F1 and I saw cars go fast and it was so much fun.
What else did you do?
We got to go to the paddock, which was really super duper cool.
Paddock on my wrist. Go
it
nuts.
Was really fun.
You know what that's from?
No. What does that mean?
It's a lyric.
What does it mean?
Paddock on my wrist, go nuts. I think that's Drake. Paddock on my wrist, go nuts. Apparently a Paddock is a type of wristwatch. Was it sponsored by a watch company? Is that why it's called Paddock?
No, I don't know why it's called the paddock. It's just like a back room.
Am I wrong?
I have no idea what's called the paddock, but it was really, really fun and beautiful.
Oh, Patek Philippe, yeah. Patek on my wrist, go nuts. Patek Philippe, Jaguar, I don't know, Omega Speedmaster. Anyways,
do you like cars?
Do I like cars? Yeah, I like cars.
Really?
What kind of cars?
Well,
the movie cars?
I just went to F1 and I saw all these like cars go really fast, and then
vroom vroom.
It was on my For You page a little bit, like the drivers driving their cars, and they seem to have a crazy fascination with cars. Of course, I'm sure. And they have the coolest cars in the world. Would you care to get like a really cool car?
No.
Same. Like for what? Well,
I think they're really embarrassing.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
I will get in one, but I will not drive one.
Sure-sies.
I also don't like the attenzione that a car brings me. So like I was going to get my Tessie wrapped and like do like a cute little wrap on it or do like a flat gray color. But I was like, I don't want a car that stands out. I want to literally blend into the wall when I'm in my car.
This is going to
because I'm like lip syncing music,
right?
And I don't need anybody to look
also
in.
like,
and you can't tint your windows.
You know?
Can't tint your windows in New York or New Jersey.
I also would follow you home, like totally, if I knew.
Exactly.
So why would you want?
Why would I want that?
No,
that's
you wouldn't.
Insane.
Also, I don't really. Now that I live in New York for so long, I used to drive in high school, but now I'm like, why would I ever drive when I could just have someone else do it?
We could walk.
Either walk or like get in a cab. Like, hey, have you ever like called a cab and they didn't come?
Yeah, I've had cabs like leave me
No, that's literally
Like
never happened to me.
homophobic cab drivers, like literally leave me. Yeah, or they're like, I love when they illegally ask you where you're going because it's not legal to ask that before you get in the car.
Oh, really?
And then they go like, oh, I'm only going to this area, and you're like, I'm like, that's not legal for you to say, but okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can report them for doing that.
They always ask
they're
me
supposed
where
to drive
we're
you where we're like. No, they'll ask where you're going. You have to know where you're going, or else they're not going to get you there.
No, I know.
But they can't before you get in the car. They can't ask.
Yeah, no, they always say, "Oh, where are you going?"
Like, I'm not going downtown today, or I'm like, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Or like, they'll say like, I'm not going to Brooklyn, even though they're like a 5-borough cab or whatever. And then I'm like, that's literally your job.
Yeah.
To go to
what you're here for.
I also like don't take cab.
I love taking a cab. It's so much cooler taking a cab. Also, I like it's so convenient when you just get out of wherever you are and a cab is just right there for you and you did nothing for it.
It is 100% illegal for a cab to even ask where you're going before you get in the cab. You didn't know that?
Had no idea. People have asked me that a million times.
They always ask it.
They always ask.
Nobody knows that
rule. But I feel like they're just excited to like get to wherever I want to be. I never thought they were like, oh, I'm not going to drive you there. They're always just like, oh my God, where are you going? But sometimes cab drivers are really weird and they're like really talkative and like they're like, hey, sweetie.
I think it's scary.
And I get scared.
I get scared. Can I get a scared?
Scared. Wait, sing Toxic for me a little bit. Are you a good singer?
No.
Yeah, I can tell.
Ain't nothing coming. Get out! Vroom vroom.
Wait, what the frick?
Just no, they
A Star Is Born.
Me.
You're Bradley. I can't even say that I'm Gaga, but I like can be like a horrible version of Gaga because Gaga's like up there.
Well, how's the song start? Tell me something, girl.
Are you happy in this
Are you happy in this fucked up world?
Okay. And do you need more?
And you need more. And it's so hardcore. I'm
good job.
Falling, and there's something that you've done for. I'm
really
falling.
good. Keep going.
I don't know what the rest of the lyrics are.
Look it up.
And there's
Google's
something
free.
in this.
Oh, I don't know the words either.
lonely
Are we all doing it?
world.
Yeah.
Something, boy. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times, I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times, I fear myself.
Tell me something, boy. I actually tried. So
There
embarrassing.
she goes.
Should we sing the chorus together?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go to the duo.
Okay, go.
In sha.
No, just say I'm off the deep end.
I'm off the deep end.
Watch as I dive in.
I'll never leave the ground. Cash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow.
Far from the shallow now. I love that song.
Anyways, you look sun-kissed.
Yes.
And sunburnt.
I'm sunburnt. My tatas I just showed Brad.
She did. She flashed me.
I flashed him. Not the whole thing.
She
but
was like
gave him a little show. I am so red in this general area that I've been getting chills.
And she thought that she was
I literally
withdrawing from
because
alcohol.
I wasn't thinking on the plane. I fall asleep on any moving object. If I'm on a boat, if I'm on a plane, I hit the pillow. I hit the pillow. I'm just going to bed. And I was on the plane. I was half asleep, whatever. And I'm getting chills like every 7 to 10 minutes.
And you thought
and
you were
I literally
withdrawing.
was like, is this like what withdrawal is? Like, am I going from withdrawal because I've been drinking like 4 days in a row? Like, I literally am not kidding. I thought I was like going through it, but I'm totally fine.
You're like, Oh, I was sunburned.
I was like, oh, I'm like literally have skin poisoning, so I should be good.
One time in Bali, I did not wear sunscreen, and it's really close to the equator, right? And I was like, I've never been burnt in my entire life, so why don't I just like lay out? And I laid out without any sunscreen, and I got sun poisoning so bad. And my friend also got sun poisoning, and she woke up in the morning, stood up for 2 seconds, and passed out.
Oh my gosh.
And we were in Bali, and I was like, I don't know what to do. She started seizing.
Shut the front fudging door.
I'll never forget that. I woke up at like 8 a.m. My friend opens her eyes, gets up for 2 seconds, falls over, and seizes. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? Because when we went to bed, we didn't have any burns. We woke up, we were like lobster red.
Oh my
and
goodness.
she fainted because she was so dehydrated and burnt.
Yeah.
And then I realized later that I had sun poisoning and my skin started bubbling. And then for the rest of the
mine's
trip,
not that bad.
For the rest of the trip, I had to wear long sleeves and pants, like in the water and everywhere I went. And it was like 3-month long trip, and I could never wear a short sleeve. And my skin just started peeling all over to like pure white skin. So it was like pure white and like dark tan skin all over me. So that was really good.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Wait, so she started seizing, and then what happened?
And then she stopped seizing. And then I left her.
Well, that's...
I was like, what do you do when somebody seizes, right? You try to like get help, right?
Get at it.
You try to get help, because I'm like...
Right.
But then I was like, fuck. I was like, do I like help her while she's seizing, or do I like go and get somebody who knows what to do with seizures? And then I decided to leave her.
I guess.
And then I left her, and I'm like, I just left my friend seizing in a hotel room. Like, what?
I wouldn't know what to do either.
What do you do?
But like
So I'm like walking out of the hotel room. I'm like, that bitch is seizing in there, and I left her. And I was like, ugh. And I went to the receptionist, and I was like, my friend is like having a seizure. And then he's like, oh, don't worry, I got it. Apparently it happens. But I don't know. And I was like, I think she has sun poisoning. And he's like, oh, yeah, I got it. And he came up and he was like, here's some water and some this and Gatorade. And he's like, good thing you didn't go to the hospital. Would have cost you $5,000.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, well, great. And then she like got up and she was chill.
Okay.
And we both had sun poisoning.
Well,
and
I'm glad she's okay.
Both kept drinking water, and our pee was orange still. Like, because we were so dehydrated. Like, gallons of water a day.
Yeah, right. When I got burnt, I got so much water and drank so many liquid IVs and Gatorade, because like that's what you're supposed to do. And then
apparently.
And then I lathered myself in aloe.
Isn't like a tequila, like a little tequila drink, the same thing though? It's like a little bit of water.
Yeah, totally.
Well, tequila has water in it, doesn't it?
I think like alcohol dehydrates you. I could be like toots wrong though.
So my doctor friend, Dr. Mike, said, I think he was joking when he said this, but he was like, oh, I drink a lot of coffee every day. He drinks like tons and tons of full glasses of coffee. And I'm like, you never drink water? He's like, not really. Like, I don't drink a lot of water. I'm like, is that like okay? He's like, well, there's water in coffee. True. And I was like, is that how it works? I thought you like had to drink like water.
Yeah, is that how it works?
Like, I thought it was like,
I don't really know.
Water.
I don't know. I thought coffee, like caffeine and alcohol, kind of dehydrated you a little bit.
Yeah.
But I thought everything else kind of hydrated you. I was on the plane with my friend going to, or no, where was I? I was on a bus going to F1. And I'm not really a bus girly, you know what I mean? It was very hot. The air wasn't on. There's a lot of people in the bus, and it was a
The air wasn't on?
I don't know. There was something going on where there wasn't air for me. And I am not a Miami girl. I'm a New York girl. The sun is a lot for me. Like, the heat is a lot for me. I don't want to be sweaty ever. Like, I was bringing powder everywhere I went.
Hair was frizzy.
Hair was... Actually, the hair actually was pretty good. It held up pretty well. So then I was on the bus, and I was like, oh my gosh, I would love a lemonade. Like, I'm so thirsty. She was like, lemonade? And I was like, yeah, lemonade. And she's like, why not water? Like, you need to hydrate. And I was like, lemonade will do the trick. And she's like, what is it? And I was like, lemon and water?
It's sugar.
And sugar. Lemon, water, and sugar.
It's mostly sugar.
No, it's not. It's like
Have you ever made lemonade?
Yes, simple syrup, water, and lemon.
Are you drunk still?
Somebody
But it is like
the comment section is gonna come in
like,
my favor here.
It's like 80% sugar.
I'm not quite sure which lemonade you're drinking.
It like depends on the lemonade, but
no, if you're making your own lemonade, you have like maybe a half ounce of simple syrup, which is sugar and hot water, ice, water, a little bit of lemon.
If you were a drink,
ooh,
what
if
drink
you
would
were
you
a
be?
drink, what drink would you be? You go
You
first.
would be. I'll tell you what you are.
Alcohol or no?
No.
I'm okay.
Of course, Sophia thinks of the fucking alcohol drink first. Like I was just thinking about like coffee or
I'm
like.
just a kid. I'm just
like,
a kid.
Get over your illness.
Literally, right?
Anyway, so you'd be like a little caramel swirl, like little like coffee, like a little
Really?
little Irish coffee with a little caramel in it.
Irish coffee means alcohol with coffee
Fuck.
with whiskey.
I thought they actually had Irish coffee.
Okay. Want to know what I would actually be? I would
Shirley
be like
Temple.
Yes! I was going to say that. That's exactly what I was going to say. Extra cherries. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, where do we go from here?
Well, who am I?
Okay.
What am I?
Let me think.
She hates me. She doesn't know anything about me. And she doesn't even know what drink I'm going to. She doesn't even know off the top of her head what drink I am. That's so fucked up. Do you know what that feels like to me? Do you know if you ask your best friend and they don't know what drink you look like, you should not be their friend anymore.
Wait, I need like time to think. Can I have time to think?
That's insane.
I
don't mean anything to you. I don't mean anything to you.
No, I really honestly do picture you as matcha. And like, I don't know if you're going to like it. And I just want you to like what I like.
Green?
Like, no, like.
So green?
No, like, you know how.
Unliked by many people, but loved by some?
I'm not going that deep into it. I'm kind of thinking like, you know how like really hot models like walk down the street in New York and like they're drinking a matcha and it's like extra icy and like it looks like they just got out of the shower, like no makeup but skincare, you know, like that. That's how I feel like you are in a drink. And I feel like matcha.
I like matcha.
Suits. Well, then you didn't have to yell at me for the last 5 minutes.
It's kind of a boring drink though.
Oh, really? I think it's kind of like cute and sexy. Ooh, blueberry matcha. Done answer. Because your eyes. That's my answer. If you were a vegetable.
Kiss me then. Where did you come up with the quote, kiss me then? Because that's like iconic.
You think so?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sophia.
I think it's like when so many people tell you like you're pretty.
Wait, let me give a background story before you explain. Sophia tells everybody this quote. She says, kiss me then. And no, it doesn't matter who they are. It could be a waiter at a restaurant and they will just give her a new fork that she dropped a fork on the ground. They'll give her a new one. She'll go, oh my God, thank you so much. And they're like, you're welcome. And she'll be like, kiss me then. Like, what the fuck? It's like insane.
Because I think like at sometimes it's funny. It can be used for anything. It's like the F word. You know how you can say the F word at any time? Like it
Fricker?
Yes. Like you could say like frick because you're mad or like frick like because it's hot. Like I don't know. Whenever I'm talking to someone, I feel like it could be funny. Like when a waiter picks up my fork and gives me a new fork, I say like, kiss me then. It's like funny. He laughs, he giggles, and then he loves me. You know, then I get like special treatment. If a guy's flirting with me at a club and he's scared to kiss me and I want to kiss him, or not a club, but like a bar or like anything or like on a date, then I'm like, kiss me then. And then it gives them the thing, cause it gives them the opportunity if they want to.
Or you say, you're like, Sophia, you look so good today. Kiss me then.
Right. I do say that.
Or like, wow, I love your hair. Kiss me then.
Yeah, if you like it so much, then kiss me.
It's like,
or like,
and then she'll never kiss you.
Okay. So, no, but another thing is like, I love compliments, but I don't like receiving them. And I don't really know how to act when I get them. So I want to make it into a joke and I try to figure out the quickest way to make it into a joke. And kiss me then is kind of my go-to.
What are your other go-tos?
Okay. Give me a scenario.
We're on a date.
Okay.
Per usual.
Like you and I or like
Yeah. And then I order for you. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, she'll have this, and this. What do you say back?
What do I say back? I say That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. No, just give me a compliment. Because like
You
I
look
get nervous when I
sexy
get
as
compliments, so
fuck.
I just kind of I do. Me? No way! Are you kidding me? No, you look sexy as. Oh my god, that's crazy.
No,
so like that's
you're-
I kind of like give it back, and then let's say like you're a guy that I like. So give me a compliment.
You're hot.
You think I'm hot?
I think you are so hot.
Oh my gosh, thank you. See, that's the only way I can normally take a compliment. It takes everything out of me. Like, I can't receive a compliment from a guy I like without like getting like awkward a little bit.
I actually was tanorexic.
Tanorexic? That's so sexy.
Is that
was,
really
like,
offensive?
actually
I just realized that's really offensive.
No, it's okay because I like ally. I used to be anorexic. So and now I'm thick as
Wait,
thunder.
speaking of anorexia.
No, I literally, my pronouns are like large and in charge.
We're going to come back to tanning in a second, but speaking of anorexia, I haven't
You're on
had
a juice
food,
cleanse. Oink, oink, earthquake.
but I did not have food for 4 days.
Oh my God, that
no,
sucks.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I had food. I had one salad in the afternoon, and it was I made sure it's like a very small salad.
Oh my
Just with
gosh.
like a spring mix salad, and then I had 6 juices every day.
Are you
And I
feeling
felt
better?
amazing.
Yeah.
Until last night when I went to dinner, and I had a very light food, but now I'm back on the cleanse again.
Okay.
So we're cleansing, and I feel skinnier than ever,
Okay.
and I love it.
Do you have more energy, less
Yeah.
energy?
After first day is tough, but after that it gets easy, and you kind of just like don't remember how to eat anymore.
Do you fast for like a certain amount of hours, or do you just do juice whenever you want?
No, it's every 2 hours you have a juice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
cool.
missing a juice right now, so I'm gonna have my Root 3
Cute.
right now. But getting back to tanning, I was tanorexic. I in high school used to go to the tanning bed, whatever you call it, tanning salon, 2 times a day.
Shut the front door. They let you do that?
It was illegal.
You would definitely go to the different
It was
salon.
illegal, and we go to different salons.
Oh my Lanta, were you orange? Don't ever do that again. Woo!
Okay. So I used to
Hot flash.
So so it was very illegal to go tanning twice in one day, and so we got unlimited passes in 2 different tanning salons. So we would go to one before school and one after school, and then I would also do fake tan as well. So I would, like in the middle of the day, I would like fake tan,
yummy.
so that like it's for some reason like
That's
the fake
crazy.
tan gave me a good base to like then
Right.
get a tan on top. But looking back, when I used to use like Jergens, the classic
heard
Jergens
of it.
one that was pure fucking orange.
Yeah.
First of all, fuck you, Jergens.
Say it to their face.
Unless you want to work together.
Yeah.
But fuck you, because you made the most orange tanning shit in the entire world. All of us are walking around with the most orange skin ever. So yeah, I was orange as fuck. But I loved it.
I like being orange sometimes.
But I was like a sheet of orange.
Wait, but sometimes, so I'm from Jersey, of course, gym tan laundry.
Yeah, I can tell.
We all tan. No, I know. I wore an outfit oh my God, ADHD. I wore an outfit this weekend, and Brad swiped up on my story. The outfits I wore this weekend at F1
They were questionable.
They were absolutely amazing. I ate.
They were questionable.
And he swipes up, and he says, you can take the girl out of Jersey, but you can't take the jersey out of the girl.
She was wearing a leopard print skirt.
And
Cheetah print skirt.
shirt. He doesn't even care.
Shirt.
And then a mini belt like jean
It was
skirt.
the most ridiculous outfit I've ever seen her wear.
And I looked amazing.
Like in Miami, where like that would work in New York, but Miami's wild to wear that.
Have you seen what the girls wear in Miami? They
Yeah,
wear.
It's not good, but
They are naked. Which love, ally, get after it. But they are naked.
at least you were tan. You fake tanned the day before you left.
I did fake tan a lot.
I like when Sophia is pasty white because
Pasty.
your skin doesn't get tan.
It doesn't.
It gets
right
red.
now. It literally, I have so much makeup on right now, but I'm really burnt, guys. I said this 20 times today, but This is the tannest / burnt, most burnt I'll be.
Did you go tanning in high school?
I went to the tanning bed maybe like 8 or 9 times in my lifetime. I would say.
The thing I love about tanning beds is like, it's so warm, and it's so nice during the winter, and you just like go into a warm cocoon.
And you feel like you're on the beach.
You just like take a little nap.
Yeah.
And you feel like you're on the beach, and like your skin, I can like feel it like tingling my skin.
It's so yummy.
Oh, it's so good.
Some of the Jersey girls would do it so much though.
They're all
where they look like a dirty green.
Yeah. The sad part is they're all closed now though. Like there's no tanning salons in New York City at all.
Right. I've Googled, and because sometimes I want like a fresh whatever, and then I'm like, do I want to walk 25 minutes for skin cancer? Like, not really.
I know.
Like, but in high school, I used to like do it because it was, I don't know, not high school. Like when I was like a senior and then 19, like high school. I
used to go so far too as to use like the tingling shit, you know, tingling lotions. You ever use those? No. They would be in these ridiculous bottles that were like straight out of Jersey Shore, like with like necklaces on the bottles, and like the caps were like diamonds. And like the bottle was gorgeous. Like colored like this tanned color, and the whole thing was like extreme dark tan and like tingling extreme. It was like all this crazy shit. And you put this stuff on and your entire body would just start like vibrating. It made your melanin like come to the surface or something. I don't know. I made that up, but it would make you so deep dark tan, and it was the best thing ever. And I remember we'd have competitions who get the tannest.
Oh boy.
And it was toxic because some people would get tanner than others. And I was usually the tannest, but we would make sure to like also like wear underwear so we could have like the darkest tan lines in the entire world.
Yeah. I would make sure not to wear underwear. Sorry, never mind. Take that out. Take that out. Wait, let me reword that. I just didn't want a tan line.
Sophia never wears underwear.
No, I definitely wear underwear, guys.
So, because I went tanning twice a day, every day, I definitely had some like weird encounters with tanning beds. Really weird encounters. One time, the tanning beds always like creaked. They're always like, you know, you lay in them and like,
maybe.
They all do that. They're like,
I don't.
You like close it and it's like,
what? No, I don't think one's ever done that.
The older the place, the older the tanning beds. And then we'll get into levels of tanning as well after this. But there's a movie called Final Destination, and this girl dies in a tanning bed.
Right. That was a fear of mine.
And I don't remember. I actually never saw it, but my friend always talked about it, so I know it. And I think she just got like burned to death, right?
I think I saw a movie. I don't remember which movie, but I remember the scene vividly. Like somebody locked. Oh, maybe it was like Kick-Ass. It was Kick-Ass. And with Aaron Taylor Johnson. Hi. And he's so hot.
Okay.
And somebody locked like their mom in the movie in the tanning bed, and it like blew up or something crazy stupid. And I had a fear of the tanning bed since then, but none of the beds actually close, so it's not scary. You can just open it.
They don't lock.
No, like they have like an inch open too, and you just push.
Some of them.
I don't know.
Some of them don't.
Do that. No.
So I'm also a little claustrophobic. So when I close them, I'm like, I'm going to die, and this thing is never going to open again.
Right.
And I just try to not think about it for the rest of the time. But one time, it like locked in position. I was like, I'm going to die. This is the day I die. I'm going to die in a fucking tanning bed, which is kind of fun.
Kind of iconic.
It's kind of cool. But at least, I mean, they only go for 10, 15 minutes. They do shut off themselves. So it's not like you're going to die in it. But like, imagine if it didn't shut off. And then one time it was closed and locked, and the light bulbs like went out and then went back on. And I'm like, this is it. Like somebody's setting me up. I'm going to die.
Yeah.
So that was scary.
Did you live?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
God. What's
your story on tanning? Like, were you always a little tan girl, tan mom? Because I feel like I see you sometimes and you're like, it's like shocking. Like last time you were here, last podcast episode.
You think I get tan?
You were like dark. Like I looked that footage back and I was like, she's dark.
No, I know. I like to be dark because if you can't tone it, tan it.
What does that mean? Oh, I get it. That's amazing.
I lose.
If you can't tone a tan, is that a Jersey thing?
I don't know. I lose 20 pounds.
No, same.
No, when I look in the mirror when I'm fake tanned, I'm literally, first of all, shredded. Second of all, I'm like, wow, the things that I want to be bigger are bigger. The things that I want to be smaller are smaller. Like, I didn't know I had a 12-inch waist until I started tanning. No, I know.
No, it's insane. I have been thinking about that recently because I'm whiter than I've ever been in my whole life right now. Usually I go on like a trip like right before summer, so I'm like already like set. But I haven't been anywhere hot for a while.
Right. Well, it's about to be hot, so no worries.
And
do you have a roof here?
Yeah.
Shut the front door.
No, you shut it. So I am so pale, and I've been feeling a little bit like chubster.
It's okay.
And I'm like, no, Brad. It's because you're not tan.
It is,
and
though.
then once I get that tan on, I'm going to be snatched. I will all of a sudden have abs.
I know.
I will all of a sudden have legs again. I will all of a sudden have arm muscles again.
Yeah.
I'll be chiseled in the face. And I'll be glistening and glowing.
Exactly.
And it's like, it's not my fault.
No, it's like a known fact that if you tan, you look better. That's why all the bodybuilder, cheerleader people, I don't know, like all the people that perform tan, you know?
I was just thinking about the bodybuilder thing. They get tan.
No, they look stupid.
No, they look like they're doing something bad.
They look silly, like silly gooses.
Like, I don't... Somebody's got to, like, talk to some bodybuilders. Like, I think enough is enough.
Yeah, I
with
feel
the
like,
tan.
Yeah.
Because when you're so dark that you don't look white anymore, it's like, I'm not sure. That's...
It also, like, I get it. Like, I get the vibes.
It.
Like, you want to win the comp. But, like, it's, like, looking a little dirty. Like, why is it, like, so messed up everywhere? Like, your hands...
It's really crazy.
None of them do it right, you know?
I don't think you can do that right.
No, you
when
can't
it's
do
that
it right.
Dark.
When it's that dark, you can't.
Oof.
No, not even I can do it right when it's just...
But me in high school, like, would have died for that tan.
You know what? I would, like, low-key die for that tan now, too.
Were you always tan in high school?
I was self-tanning from when I was 14 until today.
But you don't always do it. You do like once a month.
No, I stopped doing it this year a little bit because I was like,
Brad
can you
likes it
just
when he's
be
white.
natural like for 3 seconds? Like you don't need to be doing all this, like just embrace your own thing. And I realized, no, you can't be natural. Like, you just have to like embrace the spray.
And you already have big boobs, so like it doesn't really matter.
I know, like everyone's looking at them anyway, so it's like
you don't need to accentuate them.
No, I know, right? Like crazy.
It's insane. When did you get your implants?
I got my implants when I was around. No, they're real girls and gays.
And nobody's ever seen them on the podcast because they never come out to play.
I'm sorry. Just a little girl. If you want to see them in person. Take me to dinner. Take me to dinner first. No, I don't show my tatas very often. And when I do, Brad gets so excited. Brad's like, they're out. Oh my God, we're going to have so much fun tonight.
We are.
Let's have a shot. And I'm like, yeah.
Let's put the shot in your boobs.
Yeah. I'm like, whoop.
I've never done that.
Oh my gosh, we have it.
It's messed up.
Somebody's going to like paparazzi us one day of us doing something super silly. And I can't wait.
Wait, so okay. So you were not a tanorexic. No, you were in high school.
Yeah, no, I would self-tan all the time.
What did you use to self-tan?
I use Quick Tan on Amazon. Medium dark. It's a spray.
Medium dark?
And it has like a little pink in it. So if you do it right, it's like not too orange, but sometimes it's sometimes too orange, but it's okay. I can live.
Yeah.
You know, I like being a little orange.
But you're using it in high school?
I've been using it forever.
Oh, I always forget you're like 20. Oh my God. Shit.
Sorry.
I guess you did have like
that was
beauty
like a few
products
years
back
ago.
then. I actually just told somebody last night.
Bless you.
She was about to bark. Oh,
baby.
I told somebody last night how the generational gap, I don't think is going to be that crazy when we're parents. Because, well, maybe not me parent, but you parent. Because we've all had technology growing up.
Right.
Whereas our parents never had any of that, which is like the craziest difference. with everything. Like
I feel like AI is going to be like a complete, like basically like.
But even if there's like more advanced versions of what we have now, like you can FaceTime and they pop up in your room and you're like there. It's like that's cool, but it's like that's not as big of an advancement as having nothing and then having FaceTime. So true. So like I don't think there's gonna be a time when we're alive where it's like that big of a switch. So and there's no like real trends anymore. Like no fashion trends and no hair trends and no makeup trends.
Right, because
like,
everyone just finds their own niche. Like
yeah. So everybody's kind of like gonna blend together. I feel like people our age are not gonna look old. Like ever.
No, they are. Girls.
You're like, no, I've seen them.
No, girls my age, I'm so sorry. And I mean this in the nicest way. Some of them overdo the Botox.
Yeah.
Like
Botox is good though.
No.
Makes you you ever felt your skin smoother in your entire life?
But so many people just do it and overdo it and filler and Botox and they like can't move.
When are you gonna start getting filler and Botox?
Never.
Never?
I'll never touch my face.
Why?
I think aging is beautiful and I think like the lines on your face is like kind of like just, I don't know, like smile. Like I love smiling all the time, and if I have a permanent smile line, like I would love that because I like that means I just got to be happy all my life, you know?
No, I don't know, but I get that.
But
I get what you mean, but no.
Also like I don't really feel the need to be beautiful. Like there's always going to be a new 18-year-old that's younger and thinner and prettier, and there's always going to be someone younger and thinner and prettier. So it's like, who really cares? And one day I'm going to find, first of all, I already found you. Second of all, I have my family. And third, I'm going to find a husband that's going to love me for me and love me when I'm like 80.
How am I not your husband anymore?
Oh, you are my husband? Can I have like I'm thinking oval.
Wait a second.
And I think my ring size is around like a 5.5.
Just like your shoe size, 6.
Oh my God, it's so true. My shoe size is a 5.5, 5.5, 6.
Oh, you changed it a lot. This last week said 6.
No, I said on the podcast, I said 5.5, 6. You said 5. 5 is too small for me.
One time, I think I got like ringworm from the tanning bed. It's like a vague memory. But I had like a
that
ring,
would be
not a ring. I had like a rash on my back, and I was like, that's weird, and I couldn't figure out like where it came from. And I went to the doctor and they're like, it's a ringworm. And I'm like, oh, sick. The only thing I did was go to a tanning bed. And they hardly wash those things sometimes. Like, sometimes they'll be like, yeah, it's clean. And they didn't clean it. So I started bringing my own Clorox wipes to the tanning bed.
Wait, where in the ghetto did you go?
It was a great town, actually.
No, that sounds disgusting.
But they're just...
You think a tanning bed gave you ringworm and you think
that's crazy? People sweat like crazy in tanning beds.
And all you need to do is somebody's going to come in and wipe it down.
Sometimes they don't.
They have to.
But also UV rays, I think, kill germs. So I don't really know.
I don't know like the logic behind it.
UV literally kills germs.
Okay, but
I actually just realized that right now.
But like the fact that you think you got ringworm from a thing is the most insane, disgusting thing. My brothers grew up wrestling.
Ringworm everywhere.
All of those men had
ringworm,
crazy like things going on, and I was like, you guys just wipe the mat down after you use it. What is going on? Ew. Why do you guys all have this thing going on? Why are you guys just like taking a little wipe? Oh my God. It's not like cool,
men are so
dirty.
It's not cool to wipe the mat down.
No, men are disgusting.
Sometimes they're gross.
All of them.
But so are girls.
Girly pops are not gross.
Have you ever been in a girl's bathroom? Like in their homes?
Yes, I have.
They're always like makeup everywhere.
Where do you go?
Fucking tampons in every trash, like fucking.
Are you in like a sorority? Who are you hanging out with?
I actually don't ever see girls' bathrooms, but when I did it, like in the college, era.
Yeah,
I never went to college, but I went to like parties and stuff. But also like younger girls, they're always crazy. The bathrooms.
Okay, you can come to my apartment and like see what mine looks like.
But
wait, I can't believe you've never been to my apartment.
You've never invited me.
No, well,
I thought about this last week, and I was like, she hates me.
No, actually, Okay, I'm glad you said that. I literally just invited him to my Mother's Day party. So, like, I definitely don't hate him. Second of all, the reason is, why would we ever go to my teeny tiny Soho bedroom when we have a
And you know what? I say that a lot to my friends. They're like, why don't you come over mine? I'm like, well, what do I have this for?
Exactly.
Like, literally,
like,
this is like the whole purpose is like for you guys to just like come over here when you want.
Right. And I don't really think you would want to walk up the 6 flights of stairs. And then you'll never let me. Really?
I love stairs. I used to live on the 9th floor of my last apartment, and there was an elevator, but I usually took the stairs. Yeah.
That's hot.
I love stairs.
That's why my booty is so
thick and voluptuous.
Because I have to run up 6 flights of stairs a few times a day.
When I get an Uber to your house and like you come out, I always think of like, are you walking downstairs?
Yes.
Are you walking down the stairs right when I get there? Or are you like advanced walking down? Make an advance.
I hope you you usually give me a 5-minute warning, and then I give myself about a minute and 30 to get down the stairs.
Wow, that's fast.
Unless I want to take down the garbage, then it's like 2 minutes.
It takes me about 10 minutes to get down my elevator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sometimes.
True.
Yeah, I gotta like add 10 minutes onto everywhere I go. Because
cool.
Sometimes I'll wait in the
oh my God, that actually
in my
makes
hallway
me feel
for
better.
5 entire minutes until the elevator comes. Yesterday, the elevator came. I stand on it. I'm on a very high up floor, guys, as you can see. I should probably stop telling people this is my apartment because then people are going to stalk me. I live on a high up floor, and I get in the elevator. I step in. The lights go off.
Shut the front door.
The lights go off. I got the fuck right out of that elevator.
Wait.
I was like, not today.
I wouldn't.
I was like, not. I am not falling in this elevator.
Getting stuck in an elevator is not a fear of mine.
It's
at
not
all.
really a fear of mine either, but when the lights go off,
yeah, you're like, might as well just get out.
I might as well just not risk it.
No. I was at a hotel one time, and the fire alarm was going off like bad, just like for 10 minutes. Like, it started going off, and I was like, yeah, should I leave? Like, that sounds like it's a fire alarm. And then it said on the fire alarm, like, everyone please, like quickly and quietly, don't panic, but leave the building. And I was on like the 60th floor of this hotel room, and I was like, nah, it's like fine, it's like a joke. And then I was like, after like 10 minutes, when they kept saying like, get out, I was like, oh my God, fine. I was like, fine, I'll get out. And then I was like debating if I should use the elevator, because like, you're really not supposed to use the elevator, but I was like, I'm not gonna walk down all those stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the elevator.
That's like crazy. But then I thought, since the alarm was literally saying do not use the elevator, I was like, you know what, let me just like listen to the rules for 1 second.
You went down 60 floors.
I went like a bunch of people were just all walking down at the same time, and there was like something going on. There was no fire, like it was fine, like it was just, there was like some little like thing happened, and it was no big deal. But yeah, I walked down like a million flights of stairs because I didn't want to get locked in the elevator. But if you were to get locked in the elevator, what would you do if you were locked in there for like
Panic.
6 hours?
Panic.
No, you would like definitely play on your phone, like FaceTime Saya.
I've thought about it, and I would panic. I'm just kidding. I would initially think I should panic, and then I would say, let me not.
Right.
Let me sit down and call Sophia on FaceTime.
I would answer immediately. You would know that.
Often take elevators without a phone.
Right, because sometimes you have to like go down there just for a sec.
Sex?
Just for a second.
No. Yeah. So sometimes I go down there without a phone, and I'm like, God, if this was the day that I get locked in here, I'd be so bored.
Right. But it's okay. You haven't. So
and
far.
I haven't.
If you were to get locked in an elevator with anyone, any 4 people.
Any 4?
Dead or
alive? I don't
alive.
even know 4 people. You.
Thank God you said it. Same for you.
You. Jennifer Lawrence.
Great answer. She would be the comedic relief. She'd be so fun. We'd be really good with her.
Anne Hathaway.
Like,
Yeah,
she'd be like,
I fuck with her.
She'd be like, quiet down.
I know,
everyone.
I love when she does that.
I know, it's kind of cute.
Like, okay, quiet.
Okay, fine. If you want me to.
And J-Lo, just to mix things up.
Okay.
Just
to mix things up.
Yeah, just really to I need like a little bit of a pitch.
Ooh.
Like I need like a little like somebody to start some drama, you know?
Okay.
Do you see her on the red carpet? She is insufferable, by the way.
Wait, really?
I'm never that passionate about like celebrity, like their personalities, but like,
I haven't,
because I'm like, I don't know them, I don't like whatever. I hope I never meet her, because she scares the shit out of me. And she's insufferable. And the fact that everybody online is saying how awful she is for like the past 6 months, and she still hasn't changed at all. It's crazy. Like, she was at the Met Gala, and this reporter was like, "You look amazing. Like, wow, what are you wearing?" And she goes, "It's Versace." And then she like makes the meanest face at this woman, like you're a peasant. Leave me the fuck alone.
Damn.
And turns around and goes up the stairs. And then I see a video of her today, and she's taking pictures outside of like a talk show, and she's like, and like goes and takes.
Maybe she's depressed because she's been getting like so much hate.
If you hate your job that much, don't do it.
Okay, slay. I guess technically, you know.
And if I have to see her one more fucking time on those Intimacy Me ads, I will kill myself.
I totally get it.
She could not. Her face is everywhere in this city.
Everywhere.
Every train you take, every billboard, everywhere you go, it's J-Lo's naked body. Intimacy Me. And it's the worst brand name I've ever heard in my whole life.
Yeah, I thought it at first was like intimacy, because that would make sense,
like a
but
play
it's
on
not.
Intimacy.
It's pronounced like intimacy.
It's horrible.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Anyways.
Well, I'm glad you like voiced your feelings on that.
Thank you. Do you have any feelings towards celebrities? Like anybody you
I don't know any of them personally, so I like
around?
Don't care. I will say that I'd do anything for Zendaya, and I know for a fact that one day, and I'm gonna put it into the universe, me, you, Tom, Zen, Day, we're all gonna go on a double date, and we're gonna be like besties. They're gonna love us.
I think Zendaya wouldn't like me.
Shut the front door. She would literally be obsessed with you.
No, I think she's too like good girl.
Oh, I think the only reason me and Zendaya wouldn't be best friends is because like the height difference would be like really, it wouldn't be good for me.
Yeah, you're as tall as Tom Holland.
Oh my God, high five. You're so right. Wait, he's like 5'8", and I'm like mentally 5'9". So it's like.
Physically 4'3".
Physically 4'3", like that way.
Wide?
That way.
You're a wide girl.
I'm a big girl.
Did you, speaking of celebrity or like influencer celebrity stuff, do you see the Halle Bailey that she's like being canceled for like saying
for like
eat the cake or something,
using an audio?
What did she say?
Cancel culture is so sad.
Eat cake or something like that. And I'm like, and it was like apparently because some queen said that when people were starving, and
Marie Antoinette. Yeah, I mean, I
hate the internet.
I hate the internet too, because I
love the internet, but
I know Halle Bailey, and she is a fine, wonderful, beautiful person, and I know for a fact, and she's always so nice to me, I know for a fact that she did not go online posting that, looking up every detail about Marie Antoinette. like who in the right world, who in God's name would ever like post that for any negative reason? If she wanted to make people mad, she could do it in so many other ways. Like, she literally just used an audio.
No, and it's so funny because I'll be like swiping through my feed, and it'll just be like another girl talking about it. And it's always a girl. I'm like, why do you guys have girls have the need to like gang up on other girls?
I know,
all the time
over.
There are
any
definitely some guys
thing
in the mix, but like it's mostly, you look at like the comments on the like or the audio, and it's like all these girls just like
it's so
shitting
sad
on her life, and I'm like, you guys actually, you know that if you didn't bring it up, nobody would have ever known that was like a derogatory like nobody was even thinking about it.
I have no idea what's going on, so I could be so like misinformed. But like I literally was looking at it, and I was like, I don't know what she did, but I don't know why she has this much hate.
It took me like an hour to figure out what was bad about what she did. I was like, eat the cake. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Do you understand it?
What does it mean? I have no idea.
Like, well, apparently like poor people came up to her, I guess, and was like, we have no food, like help us. And she was like, let them eat cake. I mean, that's okay. That's I don't
horrible.
Like that Marie Antoinette said that quote, but like,
and I don't agree with any of that, but I know Halle Bailey, this one poor little girl that just wanted to post an audio, did not look into this whole thing and didn't mean for anything to be bad. Everyone's looking at it in such a negative light and taking it out on this one girl that's actually a really nice, beautiful woman. So it's like, relax.
But seeing Halle
Haley Bailey.
Haley Bailey. Seeing Haley Bailey's content, I know that she's happy about this for sure.
Oh,
like,
really? I hope, but
and
I
then
don't
she
know.
made like this apology video, and I'm like, oh, she's smart, because you always make an apology video, so then you'll get more publicity.
I hope that
people do it. Haley is very good at social media, and she made that apology video to get more attention for sure. And if she didn't, that's really embarrassing, because you should have never apologized. That's so stupid. I would have laughed.
I hope that no one getting that much hate takes it personally, because it's never personal. Like,
it's never personal.
It's never personal, you know?
And there's so many more people who don't care, and the only ones who do care are making the
people that
videos,
look at
and like
it,
that's why it feels like a lot of people, but it's never a lot of people who care.
It's never a lot of people. No matter how many people in the world, there's always going to be so many people that don't know about what's going on.
Even if there's like 1,000 replies to the video,
if there's
that's
millions,
like a fraction of the people who actually watch the video. Not even a fraction. It's like 0.0000001% of the people who watch that video got offended. And it's like, why are you making an apology video for the smallest fraction of people who like knew about Marie Antoinette?
First of all,
and nobody's offended.
Nobody knew.
And everybody who's making I'm like going off about this.
I mean, I don't like the story. Yeah, are we really going off?
Nobody. I don't know. Everybody who was like reacting to the video was like rich white people too.
Maybe like,
it's like what?
I get the story is like offensive, and maybe this sounds offensive, whatever. But it's not this girl's fault. Like, this is not. She had nothing to do with anything. She used the audio. Like, it's not like Haley Bailey did not want to hurt anyone's feelings.
I just love that society is like really dumb.
I feel bad for people. Like, I'm glad it happened to her and no one else, because I hope she's okay. But like,
do you know how many people use audios from homophobic rappers on the daily, and gay people aren't complaining about that? Do you know how many people use audios of racist people, of audios that are like saying the craziest shit, sexual shit, and these people are 15 years old lip syncing this stuff? Nobody says anything. All these pedophiles are like, yeah, that's sick. And then we get mad about this girl just saying,
using lip syncing and audio
or whatever.
Like, I don't know.
It's crazy. Society is crazy.
Bad. I know. I don't want anyone to get that amount of hate for a reason that's not well deserved. Because now cancel culture is it happens to everyone. It's like, doesn't matter anymore.
But it is good for her, Haley. Like,
she's
ultimately going to be
looking at it that way.
She's ultimately going to become a bigger name on social media because of this.
I hope so, and I hope that she's looking at it that way. But it's so hard for anyone to go through that much hate. Like, I'm hoping that she's like okay, fine, and great.
The only bad attention is getting no attention at all.
Oh my God, slay.
Except if you're like, I don't know, there's some influencers where I'm like, I would not want that attention, even if it made me more like a bigger person on social media.
So many things
like, I don't want
that I could do for attention, and I would rather die than do it.
There's some really bad people. Oof. Some of the drama, I'm like, that's humiliating. Like, you're gonna go down in history as like that.
But some people, I guess, just don't care.
I guess, what is the point?
They have
of
different
caring?
like morals and stuff.
What is the point of caring?
I don't care about most things. That's why,
I care about everything.
No, I know.
Everything.
And that's why I like you so much, and that's why we get along.
And that's why I love you.
I love you so much more. But yeah, I'm very relaxed, very chill.
And I think about every little detail of every little situation and everything.
If I start to overthink, I just think, oh,
Brad's got it.
Brad, he's got it.
Except when I lost my luggage in St. Bart's, you got it.
I wasn't leaving.
That was the sexiest thing you've ever done.
Really?
In your whole life.
Wow, I haven't done a lot of stuff in front of you, then I haven't.
I wish. Oh, anyways, that is all for us today. She's gonna go to New Jersey.
How'd
I'm
you
gonna
know
go
that?
Here in New York.
How'd you know that?
You told me.
Oh.
And I am gonna lay right here on this couch. A lot of filming today.
And I'm going to crash my parents' date, and I'm going to have my dad pay for my dinner. Yes.
That's it for today. Thank you guys for listening or watching. We love you, and bye.
Love you.